Liberal woman who got divorced after 10 years tells women that she doesn't want to hear about their loser husbands and boyfriends who pay mortgage but don't buy Christmas gifts. It's like a nice Christmas gift to have like a house and not be like homeless because the bank like takes and forecloses on your house. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'd be okay with not getting a Christmas gift. Yeah, like house, Christmas gift, mortgage payment, Christmas gift, and stay in house. That's a really tough one. I don't know. Where's my present? Yeah, I wonder why she's divorced. Okay, let's hear her out.
My husband doesn't know what like the kids are getting for Christmas, but I don't.
Okay, hold on. Let me turn it up a little bit. It's 'cause it's so quiet. Sorry about that.
My husband doesn't know what like the kids are getting for Christmas, but I don't have to worry about the mortgage. Your husband is a loser.
Strong start.
You're married to a loser. You're married to a loser, and I don't want to hear about it. I don't want to see it.
She's doing the, what is it called? Shu talked about this too. A lot of women on TikTok do the hand thing. The bird hands. That's what it's called, the bird hands. And she has a nose ring. God damn it, man. Wait. This has got to be a paid actor, man.
Stop telling me about your loser husbands and boyfriends. It's so embarrassing. You need to start feeling some shame.
It sounds to me like she's really jealous or like just being mean.
Mamas, what did your husband put in your stocking, or did you have to fill it yourself again? Ew, 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 ew. That is embarrassing.
Have you ever thought that maybe it's the economy or something and not the husband's fault? This has to be rage bait? Chat. It's not rage bait.
And then you're gonna be like, oh, but it's not that deep. It's not. It actually is that deep. It actually is that deep because I was with someone for 10 years who never got me a single gift, who never knew what the kids were getting, and I didn't know what the mortgage was. And then we.
Yeah, because usually, not all the time, but men handle the finances and they take care of it, and the women take care of the kids and they do all the cooking and the shopping and the grocery shopping. Generally speaking, not always, I'm sure there's exceptions. Generally speaking, men are the ones that handle big stuff like debt, calling banks, mortgages and shit. Yeah, like, yeah, at least she has a house. Yeah, right?
Got divorced, and I was 30 years old and had no idea how to pay a mortgage. I had no idea what to do, but it's okay because my husband knew how to pay the mortgage.
Because paying mortgages sounds awful.
And he didn't know like what the kids were getting. Like, wow, what a team. Stop sharing your loser husbands with me.
Stop sharing your loser husband? You're a loser for being a responsible adult? I wasn't aware. That's crazy. I don't understand. Why is it anyone's person's job to like pay the mortgage? Like, again, by that logic, you're a married couple with like kids. Do you not have a joint bank account? Like, were you just unwilling to learn how to click one button online to pay your mortgage each month, or like your credit card payments? You just weren't interested. Like, I'm sure if your husband or ex-husband or whatever found out that you paid the mortgage and he didn't have to like log on and do it, I feel like he'd appreciate it. Be like, oh, phew, whoo, ow, thanks, honey. I love that. The only way that what she's saying makes sense is if she didn't have a job and he did. Like, so he did pay the mortgage because he made the money and you didn't. Again, this is like a hose man moment to me. I could just feel like the entitlements like seeping off of this Karen. You're 30 and you don't know how to pay a mortgage because you're like mentally a child. And you were just basically along for the ride with your husband. Again, I would love to hear his side of the story and hear what she contributed to the household. Because I'm gonna imagine it was basically nothing or it was very minimal. There's two sides to each story. It's like, oh my god, he took care of the mortgage and then he didn't know what to buy for Christmas. It's like, oh my god, maybe the guy has like so much on his plate that he just can't handle it and you should be the one helping and that's why you were doing it. Like, she's the table? Yeah, her contribution's like, oh my god, it's me. I'm the table. I bring everything to the table. Oh my god. Is connected to the post.
When a pig goes in the wild?
When the pig goes in the wild, beware of boars. This is wait, how are boars related to women? I feel like this is a little bit of a stretch. Why? Just watch, please. Okay, fine. What is it? What is this? We went from talking about a liberal woman getting divorced to boars. If this isn't related, you're getting banned, by the way.
When a pig goes in the wild, a pig takes 6 weeks and it actually evolves to become a wild boar? No, it doesn't. What are you talking? It's not even true. When domestic pigs are released into the wild, they become feral pigs. Wait.
What?
When domesticated pigs are released into the wild, they undergo significant physical changes as they adapt to their new environment. Known as reversion, involves the pigs gradually developing traits more suited to survival.
Wait, so the little pink piggies, they're the farm piggies, and then they grow into boars with like fur and like thick fur and a big snout? Chat, I thought they were two different like genuses. Oh my god, I did not know that.
In the wild, they begin to grow
What?
thicker, coarser fur, often darkening in colour.
Oh my god,
This
I
darker
didn't know
fur
that.
provides better camouflage and protection against predators and environmental challenges. Over time,
pigs
these
are
feral
awesome.
may start to resemble wild boars, with stronger, more muscular bodies
What?
and more prominent tusks, which aid in foraging and defense.
They can evolve. I don't even know what to say. Pigs before may be cute, but after they evolve, all wild boar do is eat, fight, and do behavior. Now you understand divorced white liberal women.
Okay, you're not getting banned. Maybe we have reverse evolution with women somehow. Like, we need to study that. Maybe we really are boars. Like, you get divorced. Not widowed. Widowed is different. Like, that makes you sad, right? There's like something that's not out of in your control. Divorce is voluntary. Yeah, like it's we have a lot of shared genes with pigs. No, shut up. Don't we share genes with bananas too? God. Women are fucking radioactive. Is that what you're telling me? Oh god, I swallowed my spit. Oh god. Oh, that was a good little side tangent. That was enjoyable. Thank you for that. Wild boars. Chat, brace yourself! Liberal woman, is clear, shave your head or you're a part of the problem. No, I'm okay. Maybe if I was balding. I would consider it if I was balding, because then I could like get high quality wigs and then wear them. And like have a different wig every day. Yeah, I don't think it's that bad.
Anybody who lives in Ohio and hasn't shaved their head yet, unfollow me, block me. I have no respect for you. And here's why. As a society, we have a duty to each other, to protect each other. If there was a new
What does shaving your head do? What? Doesn't Ohio get cold? I mean, put a hat on.
pandemic, you would wear a mask or get the vaccine or social distance. And then you would give yourself a gold star and pat yourself on the back and say, oh my gosh, I'm such a good person.
What does shaving your head got to do with getting vaccinated? Am I am I missing something? Let her cook? Okay.
But when it comes to protecting yourself in a way that sacrifices a shred of your own vanity, then you're all like, oh, I don't know, maybe this is a hoax. This is the bare minimum of what we need to do together to fight against the worms.
What?
Shave it or you're part of the problem.
What? What? Worms?
Anybody who...
Don't you get worms from like, I don't know, eating raw meat? Chat, am I fried? Worm gaming. Yo, what? Is she talking about brain worms? Head lice? I am so lost. Like, again, chat, don't think you can fix her. Run. Don't walk. Run. If you ever encounter a woman like this, or a man that shaves his head and says it's because of the worms, this is the silence is violence type. And then having the allegory for like COVID and shaving your head. Again, this is that if you don't care about these like fringe social issues that I've dedicated my entire online life to, you're actually Hitler kind of type. Is it better for tinfoil hats? Yeah, maybe. Maybe it creates like a electromagnetic field because you don't have like hair stopping the barrier between the tinfoil and the head. Yeah, I don't know. This is one of the most crazy things I've seen in a while. Shave your head because of worms. Okay, buddy. You need a padded cell for sure. What is this?
What level of privilege you have in the world. Someone in a small fat category may not struggle getting on an airplane, but someone in a mid fat or super fat may not be able to use even the airplane extender. So that's where that comes in, and like the privilege levels of like what fat means to different people.
Cope harder. Oh my goodness. You guys ever seen the movie WALL-E? That is an exact physical representation of what is to come in the near future. Nobody in that room is under 300 pounds talking about the privilege it is to fit in an airplane seat. How about the privilege it is to overconsume on calories?
This is what I've been saying. Like, you don't really see people who are really, really poor be like extremely fat, because even if you overconsume like unhealthy food, you can only afford so much. This is insane.
You guys aren't getting anywhere talking about how oppressed you are, thinking you're marginalized. No, you're just not in a calorie deficit. Like, come on, you guys put yourself in these boxes thinking you need some sort of movement. No, you need movement. Cope harder, because gravity is still going to win at the end of the day.
Dude, this is in line with like the Cindy Watson videos we've watched about fat people going to Disneyland and then getting mad that some of the rides don't accommodate their like triple XL size. These people are so incredibly delusional. They actually feel entitled to a literal theme park, compromising on like safety standards on their machinery that can only handle so much weight, right? Like, you can't, they have to do a bunch of math of like how much weight can you take on before it breaks, that kind of thing, to accommodate them. They have to accommodate more of their fat ass. And guess what else? If they did that and then someone dies because they loosened safety standards to appease these massive hogs, do you know what would happen? Those hogs would sue them. Yeah, I know. That's crazy. By the way, if you're too huge for an American theme park, like, I understand, okay, maybe the European theme parks are probably like a little bit more, you know, less skinny than the fat Americans. Like, I don't know, man. I think you that's a wake-up call for you. There's a woman of complaining that people bought oversized clothes, keeping them from having fitting clothes. It's just US hogs. It's not true. I've actually seen the statistics. Europe is getting fatter on average. It's still nowhere near as fat as Americans and Australians and British people, but yeah, they're getting up there. Yeah, it's coming for you, chat. And again, it's just embarrassing. I don't care if you're fat. It doesn't bother me. I'm not gonna like wage a crusade against you because you like to eat or whatever. The problem I have is when you're fat and then you try to blame society and everyone else in your vicinity except yourself for being fat. That's where we have a problem. When you lie to yourself and to me to try and say, oh, well, I'm not actually fat. It's like genetics and like, it's the food. It's because I'm poor. There's always an excuse. Like, just accept that you're fat because you love shoveling food in your mouth. Like, I understand McDonald's tastes really good. It does. They made it perfectly over the last 50 years. It's got the perfect amount of sodium. You just want to keep shoveling food. And tasty soda afterwards. I totally fucking get it. Chowing down some chicken nuggets, I completely understand. However, you are not, because you're not fat because you're poor. You just love putting chicken nuggets in your mouth, boy. There's always an excuse. Like, just say you're fat and change the choices. Maybe don't order 20 chicken nuggets. Order like 10 or 12. And everyone should be doing this. It's for their own good, by the way. Like, if you as an individual buy into this and like let these hawks gaslight you into believing that their obesity isn't like their fucking fault, like, don't. They will never take accountability for it. They will keep getting fatter and fatter until it kills them, which it does. It does. The merciful thing you can do is call them out for this bullshit. Genuinely, it is the kind and empathetic thing to do, to tell them it's their own fault. Be like, huh, sweetie, like, you're saying that you had your third gastric bypass and like your third heart operation. Maybe it's your problem. I don't know. Real head scratcher there. You see your aunt or uncle getting like having heart attacks every year. I don't know, maybe tell them you love them and say you should cut back on that McDonald's. Being nice is not the same as being good. Yeah. Sounds like a problem solves itself one way or the other. Well, it puts a strain on like the medical system everywhere in the world. I mean, I could argue forever about this, but like the point is like, you can stop. There are very few medical conditions that make you so massive and so huge that everybody in America has to be like on some sort of like, I don't know, like medication that makes them fat. That's impossible, statistically speaking. There are people out there that are fat because they have like, I don't know, they have some sort of problem with their metabolism. Like, I get it, but like, that's like a fraction of a percent, and these people act like, oh my god, it's genetics. Like, I ate like 10 Starbucks coffees with like extra whipped cream today, and then like I downed it with a bunch of chicken nuggets. Like, okay, buddy. I don't think it's genetics. I need my Starbucks. Oh my god. Another one. Another one! What is this? Why does it feel like having a boyfriend is the new uncool thing? Like suddenly being single gives off mysterious independence. Slay! Energy that makes you seem instantly cooler. Listen to the latest episode. Oh god, okay.
Funny, like I feel like having a boyfriend now is like lame and like shameful. And she was like, I feel like it used to be really cool, but now it's like you meet a girl and you're like, oh, you'd be cooler if you like didn't have a boyfriend.
Yeah.
And I was like, I really do feel that way. Like when I meet a girl and she doesn't have a boyfriend, I am like, oh, like yeah, that's cunt. Like you're cool. Like
oh,
I like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you're on your own, like slay girl. And then
like, yes, independent.
Like,
you don't
yeah.
need
like,
it.
oh my god, yeah, that's cunt. Oh my god, serve. It's what? Cunt? Yeah, it's this thing that like girls say apparently now. They say it instead of it's giving, they say it's cunt. Yeah. No, I'm okay. Isn't it weird? Weird. Again, we're entering like this new era of cope where these undesirable Karens and like just girls in general that can't find a man because they're constantly putting out signals that they hate men and say how much they hate them all over their Instagram and their Twitter, while simultaneously holding impossibly high standards. Oh, he has to have like a 10-inch peepee. He needs to make $80,000 in a fucking year. Oh my god, he needs to be like a fucking coder. He has to have like huge muscles. He needs to be working out 5 times a day. On top of the fact that they want a man that acts like a man, but yet is somehow totally subservient to their political beliefs. So all of this is obviously not impossible, but also like a huge red flag to men in general. So they never find a boyfriend, and then they go on podcasts and say, oh my god, that's so cunt. Like, you not having a boyfriend is so slay. So then the code becomes, not having a boyfriend is cool. And that's fine. You go be with your bad self. Have fun. Enjoy your life. Live your truth, girlfriend. Oh my god. But when you're pushing 40 and you have like 10 cats and you're single, you're childless, and you froze all your eggs and those eggs turned out to be duds and they turned out not to work out, and then you can't have kids because you're 40 and you have no eggs left, most of you are gonna have crippling depression and have a midlife crisis, and no one is gonna feel bad for you because they're gonna be like, well, sorry, you should have done it when you were like 30. Yeah. Sucks to suck. My eggs! My freaking eggs! Crack them eggs open. That's right. Oh, here we go. If you get it, you get it. What am I getting? Getting brain damage. That's what I'm getting.
That I'm thankful for this Thanksgiving is that my man doesn't play video games. I know that fires everybody up a little bit, but can you imagine your man comes home from a long day at work and then goes and plays video games? Oh, that would be such an ick for me.
Oh my
One
god.
other thing.
Oh my god. It's such an ick.
Thing that I'm thankful for this Thanksgiving is
I actually can't. Rage bait. Top comment, what does it say? My girl doesn't make lame videos on Insta, it's amazing. Based. If you're bad at Fortnite, just say that, little bro. This is a weird take. I'm glad that most of the comments are pretty normal. Can you imagine your man having a hobby and trying to chill after a long day at work? I've said this before. I'll unpack this actually. So I realized when I was a little kid, I would get really sad and irritated when my dad would go home and like go in his office and like literally just chill for like an hour. And then my mom, if I tried to walk in there, my mom would like be like, can you give him a minute? Like, give him like a little bit. Alana, please give him a little bit, you know, like just ushering me away. And I didn't get it until I was like maybe like 7 or 8 and I started to understand how people function. Because I knew my dad worked really hard. And my dad had an office where he would like work, but like at the end of the day, he's like, you know, he takes off his like, what is it called? Galstuk? What is it in English? Oh, tie, his tie. He would take off his tie and he would take off his boots, his leather boots, and put them down and polish them a little bit. And then he'd sit on the bed and then he'd shuffle into his like, you know, into his office. And I was like a little kid and I didn't understand that. And then I finally got it. I was like, oh, English isn't your first language? No, it is. I just couldn't think of the word for some reason. Yeah, my mom explained to me, like, guys kind of just need a little bit. I'm sure this is true for girls, too. But after, like, a really long day at work, you kind of just don't want to, like, talk. Like, you don't want to think about anything. And I've experienced this a little bit more with streaming because I talk so much in, like, a span of 5 hours and I basically don't shut up. I literally need like, I don't know, 40 minutes. I've actually timed this around about 30 to 45 minutes where like I just don't get a phone call, I don't answer DMs. I might type in chat like in like the mod chat like one thing and then like leave. I need to like not think about anything for like a little bit. Just like 30 45 minutes. Just please, like I'll pet the cat. And then I'll feed the cat and I'll feed the dog and then I'll take him out. Like I just need to chill for a little bit. And I think that's what playing video games or like doing like little woodworking hobbies or like, I don't know, painting Warhammer figurines. It's the same thing. You just gotta let them chill. And kids don't get that, but like if you're a woman and you're an adult, like you just need to like grow the fuck up. Grow the fuck up, man. I know, by the way, this is the same thing as like when women come home and they're like, oh my god, I don't want to cook, I'm gonna DoorDash. It's the same thing because you're like immediately hungry and you need to like eat food because you're hungry after work. It's the same thing, you just need some time. So you're saying men need to get their wives to stream so they'll stop talking for an hour? Yeah, maybe. Wait, that's actually really clever. Women out there, start streaming. It's like a verbal treadmill, but for 5 hours? That's like a good spot for me. Like 4 to 5 hours of yapping, I'm good. Married woman to VTuber timeline. Streaming is the perfect female job. Well, yeah, you don't have to shut up. You might like take a little, you know, break to get some water. You're yapping all the time. You're listening to yourself talk. People are feedbacking you. Yeah. How can you yap so much? Woman moment. I'm not good at video games, so like all those streamers, the male streamers that are really good at video games, they usually don't talk very much or they make like jokes here and there. Women never shut up. That's how women compensate for it. Okay, what is this? I told my husband that Oppenheimer doesn't pass the Bechdel test, and he said, you know, it's historical, it's based on a true story. My bad, I forgot. Women were one-dimensional hysterical set dressings and not real complex people. What the fuck? What? It's a woman test? Who gives a fuck? It's a fucking movie based on a true story. What's the Bechdel test? What does this mean? A simple measure for female representation in fiction requiring a work to have at least 2 named women who talk to each other about something other than a man. Created by cartoonist Alison Bechdel in her 1985 comic. I can't say that word. Starts with a D. It's a slur. To watch out for. Oh my god, what? Dude, if a girl or a boy brought up this test to me, I would automatically assume that they're really stupid and low IQ. Yeah, it was made as a joke and people took it seriously. Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. These people took it seriously. I understand if it's like a joke, like, oh, haha, like, oh, it has to have women in it. I make those jokes all the time, obviously. It's gotta have a minimum of 2 people in it, otherwise it doesn't pass the diversity test. It has to have women in it. She's saying the movie isn't realistic because women are in the background as pops, right? I don't know, man. I never watched Oppenheimer. I just saw clips here and there. I heard it was a good movie. It's rage bait? Yeah, surely. Surely it's rage bait. My bad, I forgot. Women are one-dimensional, hysterical set dressings and not real complex people. Well, I mean, hysterical is true, but like, you know, I think women can be complex, but also not complex. Chat, if you ever have a girlfriend, that's complaining about her tummy hurting or her head hurts or she says she's tired, get her a glass of cold water And if that doesn't help, get her some food, and then if that doesn't help, then maybe she says there's something wrong. Yeah. Or have a little bit of chocolate or something.